Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where I'm going to take a second to tell you about my interns because their internships just ended. Yeah, I run an intern program at my company. Well, it's not my company. You know what I mean, the company at which I work. And I've always been a real big proponent of it because in my industry, I can give them real work and pay them for their time, which is excellent. And they did some real cool stuff this summer building out mission samples in our flight dynamics tool. And I'm not going to go into too much detail because there's no reason to, but they did a real good job and I'm really pleased with it. And honestly, the rest of my week has been pretty slow. So if it weren't for the fact that I had interns and had like a happy hour with them at the end of the week, and it's tough, right? Because the pandemic has really gotten in the way of a proper internship, I think. There's so many cool things I could show them at like a NASA facility or whatever, but we're all remote right now still. And maybe that'll change next year. It's one of those things I definitely think the that working from home doesn't quite capture quite well is the internship experience where you can actually, go on site at a NASA center and check things out. And it's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's fine. I think they did a great job despite everything with the pandemic and being remote. And, it let me be a little more flexible with them. So I think there's, pros and cons to both of them, both approaches, of course. But in general, this is one area where I'm looking forward to, I don't know, pandemic finally being over, if that ever actually happens. So, but anyway, that's enough about my life. That's not what you're here for. You're here for Monster Train. So, what we're doing here today is we are using a constructed series. So, what we're doing is we use a mod, the Stoker Deck Editor, which you can see here, to modify my run in order to demonstrate some cool stuff and hopefully be educational about it all. The series we're running right now is the Rare Unit series, where I'm going through all 18 rare banner units from all 6 clans. That's 3 per clan. And we are going to be doing an explanation on what each one's about, how you should use it, how you should avoid using it, etc., etc. And then I'm going to be doing a run where I replace the first banner unit that I see with the one of interest so that you all can see a run that actually uses it. And otherwise, balance is the same. There's no tweaks here, so this is core balance, other than, I'm building a run a little bit. So, and that's pretty much that. Let's briefly talk about what we did last time. If you missed it, we are on an 28-0 win streak, and we had a run with Eel Gorgon. So we ran it with Soul Guard. Turns out it was a pretty good in-camp line. I did do some fun stuff. It was definitely a good run to demonstrate Vine Mother as well, because I infused Titan Sentry into Vine Mother in order to create, what did I call it? Shark Mother? It was a really weird unit, but it worked really well because the extra stings had a lot of value. So it was better than self-infusing Shark. Really interesting line. I don't think I've ever done that one before, but it made a lot of sense at the time and it carried us to a victory. So rock on. Worked way better than I thought. So now we are moving on to another one. All right, let's go to Umbra. We are going to be doing... I can't type that. I got to type the whole name, right? Yeah, all right. Morsel-Made is the unit that we're working with today. So let me start by reading Morsel-Made's text. And as always, I'll give you the full gist of it so that you know what you're looking at, even if you're not looking at the screen. It is 2 Ember, 2 Space, 5 Attack, 20 Health. It reads Hunger, feed on units with Eaten, Gorge, +2 Attack and +2 Health. And I just need to say up front that this unit is busted. This, in an unbelievable way, this unit is insane. So morsels represent a strong amount of stats gained per turn whenever you feed morsels. If you take away all of the weaknesses of a gorge line, all of them, I mean literally all weaknesses of a gorge line, it turns out the gorge line is really, really strong. We're talking about the weaknesses. Think about the problems that you normally have with a gorge line in the DLC, right? So the first is your morsels have to survive the enemy rounds, right? The enemies get to attack, which means that sweep kills morsels, which means maybe your morsels die because they're chump blocking or something or whatever. The other problem is that your morsels attack. Maybe they attack into spikes and then they die because they did something stupid and attacked, right? They're very frail. They have bad survivability. So actually getting your morsels eaten is a big challenge in the DLC. The next challenge here that this addresses, you need space on your floor to play morsels, right? I can only fit so many things on the floor, and this is doubly made worse by the fact that you only get a 7 units on a floor. You have a 7 unit limit. So even if you do generate a ton of morsels and protect them, you may float morsels simply because you can't play them all. And that's a tragedy. It's like a combo, right? There's like 2 problems in one there. Morsel-Made bypasses this by just eating them automatically. So you only need 1 space. So you really just treat this unit as a 3-space unit, right? And that means you have space to play morsels, and you can eat as many as you want because they don't take up space on your floor. And because they don't attack, they don't get attacked, they simply just get eaten. You don't have to worry about them dying. And it's unbelievable, right? And not only that, but not only does it actually get to eat these morsels freely, it gets +2 and +2 from it. The gorge ability is out of control here. If you removed the hunger ability entirely, this gorge ability on its own is really good. You would probably have a very competitive unit right there. And this is even better because the unit essence passes on the hunger ability, right? So I can turn any other morsel eater, any other gorger, into a problem solution, right? You solve the problem. You can put this into Overgorger, and suddenly Overgorger eats 1,000,000 morsels, gets really strong, kills the world, right? Or you can just leave this man alone and just use him. This unit is unbelievable, and it's really funny because it highlights all of the problems with Umbra out of the gate. So every single problem you can identify with the Umbra clan, it just goes, yeah, I thought about those problems. I got rid of those problems. And then introduces problems of its own because the animation time of this thing eating morsels, like, it doesn't matter for its balance, right? It's strong no matter what. And if you're going to want to win the game, you're going to click the cards. But the idea of playing a morsel, watching the eat animation, playing a morsel, watching the eat animation, and ad infinitum, right? It is painful. So not only does this unit just like dunk on the entire rest of the clan, it also is a mega pain to play from, like, your own personal quality of life perspective. Runs with this unit go long just because you have to watch it play itself, and it's rough. But like, in an unbelievable turn of events, I can't imagine why they printed this unit as is, because it's like they introduced all these problems to Umbra that they wanted players to solve, and then they create a unit that just naturally solves all of them. And all it does is it gives people a taste of what Umbra could be if the clan was good. Imagine if every single Gorger just ate morsels, right? Just, you didn't have to wait for them to be on the floor or anything. It just got eaten. Imagine that world. I would be telling you about how good Umbra is and how it's like hard for me to decide on what the best clan is because it might be Umbra. You can just turn morsels into damage shield or lifesteal on command before you even get attacked. Like, it's unbelievable to me that they looked at this and they said, yeah, Umbra sucks. Let's make a unit that's ridiculously good, solves all their problems, make it a rare, and then, yeah, we'll call Umbra good, right? But it's good enough. Truly blows my mind. So this unit's crazy. This infusion is crazy. Everything about this unit is just so strong that it is on par with Apex Imp. We've already had that episode where Apex Imp I argued is the strongest unit in the game. I still think it is. I think it's stronger than Morsel-Made narrowly, but Morsel-Made is unbelievable to the extent that I think you can take this card at any point. And even with no morsels in your deck at that point, there are enough cards in the clan, you'll find something, and you can just win outright with this unit. So, unsurprisingly, if we're talking about my tiering system for these units, where an S tier unit is something that can win from any position, exactly as I described, and a D tier unit is something so terrible you should never take it, and if you get it, you should remove it, Morsel-Made is S+. It is so strong that it is unfair to rank it amongst other units. I considered things like, when I originally planned this series and was thinking through my rankings for the units, I considered creating another tier above S, or, shifting all of the other ones down, right? And like having, an F tier or something. But the problem is that, like, when you think about it, the units that I'm identifying as quote unquote fine as B tier, those units are still, they are actually fine. And I think B represents that pretty well. If I marked that as C, I don't know, I think I would be downvote. I think there'd be too many bad units in that ranking scheme. So I've kind of compressed the upper end. We've got something like Offering Monument combined with like Morsel-Made up here, but it's fine. Regardless, I think this unit is crazy, and there's very little I have to say about it. If you see this unit, your run is over. You win. Just click this. Pick cards that say Morsel and attach upgrades to this thing and win. It's really that simple to an unbelievable degree. So I really don't have much else to say on this guy. He's just so strong. I will go do a run with him and endure through the animation speed of this video game, and we'll just go from there. So I briefly talk about, I guess I am on Umbra already, huh? About which of these champions you want. Truly, it doesn't matter, right? Penumbra is terrible, but you get Shade Splitters, so that's great. Whereas Primordium is exceptional, but you get Plinks, and Plinks don't give you morsels really in the late game, but Primordium is itself a morsel, and it's great to just be able to feed Primordium immediately to something like Morsel-Made, right? So, like, the space size of Primordium doesn't matter because he just gets eaten outright. Worth noting how this interacts, Morsel-Made will make one chomp, so he eats one stack of buffet off of Primordium per trigger of his hunger ability. So if you played Primordium, then Morsel-Made, and then 3 morsels, you would eat 1 stack of Primordium each time. Alternatively, if you play Morsel-Made first, and then Primordium, then you eat Primordium immediately, but only 1 stack, so he goes to 2. It truly doesn't matter what you pick here. I actually think that taking Primordium here is a little disingenuous because Primordium is so strong, right? And you have Primordium plus Morsel-Made. It's essentially a match made in heaven. The run is free, like actually free. So I'm going to pick the harder one, right? I think Penumbra sucks a lot more, and you really can't run Glutton with Morsel-Made, right? Highlight this. Let me put this up real quick. Go back to the logbook, actually. Look at Glutton here. This is a champion path, plus 15 and plus 6, Gorge. Alright, this dude is worse than Morsel-Made because you have to actually feed him. He takes up space, the morsels take up space, and you have so many requirements here. Morsel-Made is a better Glutton Penumbra, which is just unbelievable to me. So that's fun. We will, and again, one other thing, it doesn't matter where you see it. If you have secondary Umbra and you see Morsel-Made, you've won. If you have primary Umbra and you see Morsel-Made, you've won. So, anyway, maybe that's a little unexciting for the description, but this unit truly is that good. There's not much nuance to the gameplay. Find morsel, click morsel, win is basically it. So, we will pick Penumbra because truly I think Morsel-Made can elevate even this champion to an easy victory. And with that, let's see, you've got that selected random secondary, rank 25, no mutators. Let's kick it. All right, I hope you're all doing well today. It is the beginning of the weekend for me. I'm a little ahead on recording, which is fun. So yeah, I'm doing just fine. Let's dig in. All right, we are default Umbra with a default Hellhorned. We have Explosive Sigil Daedalus. We have, this is Spell Shield Arcus with Sap Seraph, Immortal Trade, Hidden Passage, and Ember Cache. It's fine. This start is annoying because it doesn't, like, have good pings. I mean, we have torches, fortunately, which helps the early game, but these really don't do anything otherwise. It's worth noting Immortal Trade is an excellent card. It's, in my opinion, the best card in the clan, so that's great. This thing will just carry the early game. Hidden Passage lets us do some cheeky stuff, like overstacking a floor, disrupting the enemy. I love utility cards like this. And then I guess Ember Cache is here also. It kind of does nothing. Yeah, I mean, this essentially represents no value. but it's also not that bad, so whatever. So nothing too exciting here. It's a fine start. Not great, not bad. Horde first, as usual. Oh, interesting. Like, my start's not leaning into it. Impsicle is good, but taking it here is a bad thing because my deck is expensive. The nice thing is it solves some stuff, but it's unreliable, and I don't have the synergies yet. Taking Impsicle first is always very risky. Usually you'll just float the imps, and it doesn't provide a lot of value. Resonant Shard is also very prospective. I have no rage. But I still think it's better, right? I think it's maybe I see some rage and it gives me direction. And for awareness, I'm not going to be picking anything based on knowing that I'll be seeing Morsel-Made right. I'm going to just make the best decisions that I can at this stage. I'm going to click Resonant Shard. I get that Impsicle provides some value. I might consider it more strongly if I didn't have torches, like if I had Queen's Implings, because a single Molting Imp off of this kind of saves the early game, right? But with the torches, I don't really care. Yeah, I'm going to take the Resonant Shard. Let's see what we get. Architect and Glutton. Now, I know I said I'm not going to pick based on knowing Morsel-Made's coming up, but taking Glutton and then Morsel-Made is kind of throwing. And Architect is better here anyway. Yeah, just hands down. It's actually interesting. I think Glutton is the worst path in the start. When you start with Immortal Trade, Monstrous is actually really good, right? That lifesteal is big value. And Architect is just fine because, you know, with Resonant Shard, I could maybe overstack a floor, play a Fledgling Imp, and do some fun stuff. So I'll take Architect here. Now, this is a pretty weak start, right? It's not terribly strong. Taking this Horde is risky, right? I can disrupt things with Hidden Passage, and I do have torches, but I have to be careful, right? I think I can pick this, actually, comfortably here. Oh, wow. Wow, this is among the strongest possible starts. Huh. Okay. So if I want a free early game, I have Advanced Prototype. Ridiculously strong. It just carries right now, which is great. They also show me Light's Gift, which is unbelievably strong, right? That is crazy. Gurg's Goad is very good, but very prospective, right? I already have a prospective take in the Resonant Shard. I do see a Hellhorned banner, but like, I don't think I would do this here. I need to be getting value out of this since I went to 15 shards, so it's either Advanced Prototype or Light's Gift. I do like Light's Gift a lot here. It's very strong in general. It's good early game and late game, whereas Advanced Prototype falls off. So I'm going to click Light's Gift. That's a good hit. It's a good hit. It does mean I can't use like Imp Chump Blockers if I go that route, right? Because I am thinking about Rage a bit, but it's fine. Should be okay. Now we will get a 5-1 here, a 9-2 here rather, right? This guy's going to do 22 damage if I cannot answer it. Tough. I really don't have anything here. I have survivability. I can move things around. This is really scary, actually. I could just die on this, right? Right. Right, yeah. I would have to spend... Well, I guess I could get it with a Hidden Passage too, right? I think I'm fine on this. This is risky. Very risky, especially if it's turn 1. Yeah, it's turn 1. So it's free. I just hit, right? We take Penumbra up top, and then I triple ping this dude, and it's fine. Game is easy. Yeah, game is unbelievably easy. Whew, boy, who thought this game was hard? I do want to play a Train Steward. Actually, Torch, because I've drawn so many torches, they all have to go into these 9-1s. Yeah. Let's see, that's... Yeah, so here we go. Torch. Train Steward in the back. good. That clears that. We're actually doing extremely well in this combat due to the draw order, which is pretty surprising, huh? We'll be playing this hidden passage, right? I'm taking 6 damage here, and it's just going to be fine. Yeah. What I should do here is pretty straightforward. How much damage did you do? 6. It's fine. We easily win with the double immortal trade play here, and then I lift the boss. Now this does, of course, mean I will take 3 from the boss. On that chains the curse, right? I'm going to draw this curse and take this, but it guarantees I don't die here. And that is a fine trade to me. I don't think that would have been true with only 1 immortal trade, so 9 for the trial is cool. Just accept it. I like a ping. Both Mind Collapse and Antumbra Assault are good here. Perils of Production is Rage as well. Huh. Kind of an interesting one, huh? A good setup. It's a really good Perils of Production, actually. Do I see a Merchant of Magic that I could realistically hit up early? I'd have to go to the right here. And missing Holdover hurts a lot. Because I don't see a Steel Shop until ring 4 then. That's interesting. I think I should take it because of the Rage synergy here. It's just a single play of this represents 9 damage, which is insane. I mean, if I didn't have the torches, I would take one of these pings. But I think it's going to just be Perils of Production here. Fine. Hornbreak is good. Hidden Passage, Tiresome Climb. It's not Patient. I don't have to worry about that. Tiresome Climb is nice for the Divinity, right? It's not Pushback, right? No, it's not. Hornbreak is cool, though. I like this card a lot. I'm going to click Hornbreak here. I think you could realistically take that Tiresome Climb and be cool with it, but it's not important. And it doesn't matter what I'm picking here. I think Branded Warrior is a fine line here for whatever I end up doing because of the Resonant Shard. The Light's Gift gives him free turns, etc., etc. So I think it would be cool, but it doesn't matter what I take because I'm replacing it with Morsel-Made, and a Morsel-Made shown here is game-winning. So we'll just take Morsel Maker. I will go immediately into Stoker, which you can see on my screen. I will remove Morsel Maker, and I'll add Morsel-Made. Pretty straightforward. Where are you at? So many cards that say Morsel. Add. Cool. He is now in my deck. Great news. Now, from this position, I don't really care that much about Perils of Production. Obviously, it would be nice, but truly, I just need to remove cards that don't say Morsel, find cards that say Morsel, and then upgrade our dude, and it's over. So I'm going to go to the left, is what it comes down to. There are 2 upgrades that are really good here, although I really don't need Quick, huh? Because of Light's Gift. Yeah, that might actually be redundant. Kind of weird, but true. We'll go left. Sadly, I can't re-roll this shop very easily. Can't re-roll either shop very easily. I'll go left. It doesn't super matter here. Maybe they just show me a multi-strike. Yeah, they don't. It's quick, which is good. Question mark. Huh. Steelworker and Horned Warrior. I think both of these are great units. In general, really good in the clan. But I don't need them here. I have Morsel-Made. I have a line. It's going to have a lot of survivability. I will want multiple hits on the floor somehow. I'm going to take my 10 gold and be happy with it. If I re-roll this, there are only 2 hits out of so many. Right? There's like the 95 and the 100 cost. That's viable. I think I can cruise until ring 4 and take the double here. Like, I would buy this quick, right? But I don't need it with the Light's Gift. So I just chill on this and eventually think about looking for an answer. I mean, plus 30 Hornbreak is really good, but taking this here is a little bit of a bait. I just want to chill on my 15 for now. We don't do anything. Just move on. Unit draft. Sure, I accept damage on this. Definitely. But if I can get Morsel-Made to the level where he kills the front line, then we're okay. I don't want to play these. I'm pretty likely to leak. I will play at least Ember Cache so that maybe I draw a round into it and it's fine. I lift a unit. Yeah, we're going to lift the 5-1. Kill it, and I'm going to ping the money. I realize I'm giving up Morsel here, but it is okay. That's good value. I will take a Morsel for sure. Good chomp. What's he giving to? 33 puts him at... Oh, I'm definitely going to be killing this 5-1. Actually, oh, what's better? Killing the 5-1 or killing the priest? Ah, it's tough. Got the priest upgrade this time. It would have actually been easier if it had been the other way around. Alright, so he's at what, 55 right now? I have to like ping him no matter what, I think. Either with the torch. Because he's doing 4 right now, huh? Yeah, he's doing 8 to me. Which is rough, I think. I can get it with the Train Steward, but then I can't play Morsels, kind of rough. It doesn't really matter which one of these I kill, does it? It's kind of a weird situation to be in, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is 5 damage, 5 damage. I'm taking 8 right now from this dude. That does mean that, yeah, it's either he hits for 5 or he hits for 5. I'm going to take... Let's see. No, dang. There's always the possibility that I could ascend a dude here, and then he gets swung on the pyre an extra time, but I drew this on the wrong turn. I'm just gonna kill the priest. Let's see, if I do 2 damage to him, I take 1 fewer hit, right? Yeah, think about this. That's 53 minus 33. Right now he has 22 life left. So he hits me twice. 8 damage. 8 damage or 5 damage? Sure, it's fine. I don't have to worry about the priest healing because he's dazed, right? So, I guess I'll drop this Train Steward bottom. We take a chunk. It's fine. I'm trading here, but it's okay. Bad morsels, I guess. Let's see. Perils of Production puts 9 damage on the table. We're doing... He has 55. He has 19 right now. I just accept another batch, I suppose. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Just gonna work on this back dude, I suppose. It's fine. Take another big chunk. It's cool. I don't think there's ever a world I die. I have a Morsel-Made in the pocket. Yeah, so it's like... Big chomp, kill the Train Steward, immortal trade on the dude in front, we win. Cool, yeah, we won. Great job. Go me. Morsel-Made strong. Be aggro. And then whatever, it doesn't matter. We win. Okay, cool. Like, because of the immortal trade, it's free relentless. I am trading a lot of pyre HP here, I realize, but I want to see good infusions. Packed Morsels is the card. Morsel card good. Molting Imp. No rage in my start, huh? That is unfortunate. I think I will take this vent. It's better than the Molting Imp here. Yeah, sure, vent. Get in here, fine. Alloyed Construct is multi-strike. It's just a perfect infusion here. You can go either way, but in this case, it's better to Alloyed Construct into the Morsel-Made So yeah, I'll take Alley Construct here. Cool. There's my infusion. Great, and I go to the right, I take Pyre. Yeah, this is free. I take Pyre Remains. I do the infusion now. Alloyed Construct into Morsel-Made. I take a Spell Chain into Packed Morsels. And I dupe the Packed Morsels. Great job. Purge a card, gain a card. Cool, I'll just kill a Train Steward here. What could they show me? Random Umbra is good. There's a lot of value here. Trample, anything that says Morsel. It's not Blazing Bolts. I'll take my 10 gold. Free removal. Cool. We're at 65 shards on ring 3, which seems scary, but we are unbelievably strong with this spell chain hit here. This is so many morsels. Just draw one of them, win. Yeah, we move on. It's a very easy set of decisions because at this point the game is answered. All I have to do is get more hits on my Morsel-Made, and I have to get more morsels in my deck. Neat. Cool. Take the vent on bottom. Great news. If I see something like Abandoned and Umbra or whatever, it's out of this world, right? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. And then we use keybinds to chomp. You get to hear me keyboard it up here. See, fuel's not a problem. I already have 7. Sounds good. Cool, with Light's Gift, this is just absolutely free. This is what I recommend you do when playing this dude, right? Just get all your morsels and then pull it out. Look, he already kills Daedalus here. He does 80 damage on turn whatever it is. It's fine. You just kill everything. Morsels. Let's see, 7 cards in hand. Morsels. Ping the back, dude. I don't want to take damage. Play a million morsels. Our stats are out of control. I'm pretty sure we can get to the point where we're one-shotting that front dude here. Hoo-hoo, we get close. 5 damage off of a one-shot. Seems good. I'm going to ping off some of these clergy. Yeah, this is just free. Oh no, I didn't see a morsel on this turn. I'm going to ping the bomb, ping a clergy. Murder one of those guys. I could play these immortal trades and just press end turn to victory. This is another thing that really matters, right? Identifying when your stats are good enough to just auto win, and then actually just pressing end turn. Playing these doesn't actually do anything because 8, he uses 2, 2, 2. He only gets 2 in a Daedalus and he's dazed on that turn, so just hold. It's fine. It's okay. I will play a couple more. Sure, why not? Strong. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not yet. Sure, none of this matters. We raise this man. Don't play cards because I don't care. Press and turn, we win. Great job. So this is silly, right? I have 65 shards in ring 3 and I just completely disrespect him. Oh yeah, Wretch. That's so much for Resonant Shard, right? But this is what I mean, right? I picked something because who knows? And like Spike of the Hellhorned and Dark Deal here are pretty cool, but Wretch is just an unbelievable amount of morsels. And they show me a Shadow Siege on this run. I'm not going to pick him because he takes over and he becomes like an infusion of whatever. But that's fun. Shadow Eater's not bad, but I will never have leftover morsels, right? So I think it does not matter. We skip these fellows. Thanks Shadow Siege for showing up though. Appreciate it. And now I just want to draw cards, pretty much. I don't need space for anything. Draw card good. Cool. Pretty straightforward. I go to the right here. I don't need to take any pack shards for a while. Remove Train Steward. Torches are still valuable here. Everything else in my deck is good. Cool. I don't know. Show me a multi-strike or something. Roll. Quick. Don't care. I'm just going to funnel into these steel shops because nothing else matters. I realistically could go monstrous on Penumbra here, right? That seems weird, but if Morsel-Made clears the front line, the front two, then having a Trampler behind is not bad. We're getting 3 hits on the floor. I think it's fine for now. I don't have to do anything fancy. I'm just gonna skip ahead here. Yeah, I don't need these units. We have what we need. Cool, we move. A very straight up forward line. I could have bought a removal there realistically, but I don't care. There are minimal hits on this combat, so we just take this artifact. Maybe it shows me Abandoned Umbra or something. Yeah, like this looks bad, right? But it's not. Yeah, here's the play, right? If you ascend the middle guy, he walks up first, and then the Clip Defender ends up behind. So, alternatively, maybe I just ping. I don't want floors to overstack, though, is the real problem. My understanding, and this is actually an interesting one, right? Floors ascend top to bottom, right? Like top dude moves up, then middle dude moves up, then bottom dude moves up, and haste triggers then. So if I do this, lock it in, then he's going to go up and be in front, which I think matters. Yeah, see, exactly. All right, cool, we get there. I will take a Shade Splitter first. Good, we see morsels that have energy. That matters for the order of my turn. Yep, take that. Packed morsels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand. Cool, we're going to eat a lot of morsels this turn. And by a lot of morsels, I mean a lot of morsels. This is kind of what I mean, right? Look how silly this looks when he just completely bypasses all challenges of this clan without much issue. If I can get him over 60 damage here, we clear the floor. Oh, we're close. Huh. Let's see, so 59, 59, 50. Yeah, shame I missed the... Oh no, I don't miss the collector because of the days. Yeah, we just keep paying that dude and then we're cool. Great. Cool, I get the Hornbreak on the Clipped Conduit, which is great news. I can ping out the dude in the back, which is also just great news. And then I play everything here. There's an argument for cultivating the morsel pile, right? When I redraw Wretch, it's going to be a problem. But at this stage, I just don't care. Truly, I just do not care. Just play morsels. I ping this dude in the middle, and we clean up the floor. Yeah, no problem. Cool, bite. Let's see, I think we get there. Let's look for Ember Morsel, maybe? Okay, I need to think now. I will chomp these front two, for sure. These morsels get chomped. Now, I need to think. I actually do think I take a hit here, one way or the other. I could... Yeah, it's tough. So if I ascend the front guy out of the way, I take 8 from spikes. Yeah? Yeah. And then we do 97, 97, 50 on this damage shield, and unfortunately we get slapped. Okay. Shame. The Train Steward here only takes me to 102 on this middle guy, so it doesn't do much. Vent here gets me pretty close. I take 10 then. Only the 10. I think it's got to be the vent. I just accept. Well, it's actually 14, right? He swings. Yeah, it's actually 14. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, this turn, unfortunate that the Clipped Conduit got upgraded every time. I just accept 14 damage. It's fine. There's no better way I think that. Yeah. Boop. Sad. It's fine. It is fine. We now play Immortal Trades when we see them. I let this dude go up, but I do so by playing Hidden Passage on him. Yeah. That kills the other one, and he only goes up once. He's got a lot of that life, a lot of that regen. This is a disrespectful amount of shards, but again, thanks to the existence of our friend Morsel-Made rather, it does not matter. I'm not playing Wretch. Just kill this guy, it's fine. Cool, I take 14. Really, it's only 4 for the trial there? You know what? Scorching Restraints with Resonant Shard? Sure, it's fine. Grovel. It says morsels. Cool. Imps. I don't think I'm playing an imp line today, friends. We skip. Fine. And now I just need to tunnel the Merchants of Steel, because the only thing that matters is a multi-strike, which they show me. Game is easy. Cool. Temple? I'm finally at the point where I'm not in the red anymore, right? Which is kind of interesting. If I re-roll this, what could they show me? Large Stone, which is whatever, I guess. It's not bad, right? 3 hits is good. Obviously, if I can see a 4th hit, it's the best, but being able to go to something other than a Merchant of Steel might be nice. Oh, they show me such a good one, though, right? Yeah, that's really good. I already generate enough morsels, right? Yeah, we already generate enough. I don't need HP. I could buy a removal. I think I will buy a removal into this Train Steward. We're also at the point where torches might be able to go, right? Yeah, I may remove a torch here. Let's see what's in the cavern. I realize it could overflow, but I'm never, like, settling for a plus 25 here. He just generates so much HP as long as he sees something that says morsel in the first 2 or 3 turns. So, yeah, cavern. Oh, minor refraction. Neat. Oh, major refraction. Can I take major refraction? I was talking about large stone. This is... Hold up. I could take this. I could take this and then not put Penumbra on the floor for now. That's pretty good, right? Major refraction on this dude is pretty solid. 3 hits. It's okay. It's not as many hits as I want. I'm going to need to upgrade that vent still. 3 hits kills most things. If you have a backline solution, it kills all things. So that's good. It's actually maybe this major refraction. It's never minor refraction, right? He's what? He's a 0 spacer right now? Actually, he could fit on the floor still, right? He just takes up nothing. And then we have 4 space. This opens up the Hell Vent, but on what? I actually think I generate enough morsels as is. I need to answer other problems now. So that Hell Vent's not really good, right? I would still go to the Merchant of Steel. Huh. I do get to go to this Merchant of Magic, finally. Maybe I tunnel the Merchants of Magic at this point. I think this major refraction is great. I just need to make sure I'm not throwing. He is 3 space, gives 3 space. I have 5 space on top floor. Right? He would go to 4 space. This puts him way far ahead in a lot of things. Sure, also, big man looks cool. That's fun. I guess I wasn't really expecting that. Major refraction. Fun. My relic plan, Divine Horde here, it's 80, 90 here probably, and then hopefully like a plus 15 or something. Yeah, I could take this -2, right? Into the grovel, which is fine, but I don't think I need to take more shards here. I'm fine for now. If that was at plus 30, I'd take it. Should I take another removal? 90? I have so much money. Like, I actually think I have more money than I need. I could remove another torch. I'm gonna remove another torch. This money isn't doing anything for me right now, so I'm just gonna clear it out. Fine. I can be a little aggressive in basically every respect. Yeah, like Heaven Seal, I don't know. Does anything get by me? No. No, nothing gets by me. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, like, the turn 1 Mega Infusion could be a problem, but yeah, we don't even get punished for it, so... Now, order matters all of a sudden, right? Yeah, because I only have so much space here. Yeah, I give up the Ember Drain, and it's cool. Yep, we play... Morsel-Made here. Look how big our lad is. Wow. That's exceptional news. He's huge. Now, I'm going to just play the Shade Splitter. Yeah, because it's a free morsel here. If I hit the rubble, which is good. And then we play a bunch of these, and we just feed him whatever we get. Cool. Great news. We're doing 180 on turn 1. With the 59 in the back. Penumbra's damage is going to matter in this combat, and in most combats, actually. I'll take money here. And I'm going to play some more packed morsels. Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to play all of those. I don't need any other cards. This is only going to get weird. This easily wins through Seraph at this point. We already beat Seraph here. Now, the only concern, then, is 13 morsels in the pool. It's kind of funny. I don't really care. If I draw only morsels, it's actually fine, which is a really weird situation to be in, but sure. Just play a million morsels. Yeah, so here, we're going to vent bottom. Just to clear out that dude, I guess. Yeah, actually, I want to make space in my hand. So I'm going to ping, and then vent, and then retch. And that fills a bunch of crap into my deck. But it doesn't matter, because at this point, if it says morsel, it's all I want to be playing. I don't have any other tricks in my deck whatsoever. And this is not a good position to be in my opinion. I like having answers to my issues, right? I like having... Yeah, see, I just draw morsels. I like having answers to potential incoming problems. I think we're easily going to scale to the point where we kill heavies in the Divinity. My main concern at this stage is how do I actually kill enough units? And that's really got to come down to... It's really just got to be the vent, right? If I see vent here... We're super chilling. Yeah, if I see... I mean, I have vent, but if I see the answer, the holdover, and the plus 30, then we're fine. I mean, I have, what, 14 damage shield? Let's press end turn here. Yeah, 14 damage shield, 30 fuel. We're fine. We beat the cloak. Oh, look, who's surprised? Cool. Alright, so we get there. Look how strong this is. Like, unbelievable. Hammer chestplate's not really what I want, but it's fine. Excavation Eruption is kind of an answer. Kind of. It's not a very good one. I'd like a plus 10 on this Hornbreak, actually. I do not need more morsels. I have enough. I'm just going to be removing torches, basically, and then converting my deck into pure morsel gen. I could even start removing Shade Splitters, actually. Yeah. Like, I skip these here. Take money. Imp in a box, Impolate, important work. A lot of imp cards. None of them good for me. Yeah, they don't do what I want. Sadly. 0 damage Impolate, get out of here. I don't know. There were like imp cards on this run, but I don't think there was an imp high roll anywhere. This Merchant of Steel is no longer particularly exciting, but the removals are nice. If this shows me a multi-strike, I'll feel a little bad. Just a little, though. Just a little. I'm not going to re-roll it. Ah, yeah, multi-strike. I actually think this would have been better to hold out for this. but it's okay. I'm just going to start removing cards that don't do anything for me right now. I don't know, maybe there's a Pyrestone housing? Guys, I could not have predicted that better. Maybe there's a Pyrestone housing in here. I started to say it and they showed it to me. Oh, okay, well. Oh, you don't have to try that hard to get me to do this. Oh my god. I mean, this is a high roll, but also Morsel-Made wins anyway. I told you in the last combat, and it was true. I already killed Seraph on ring 5. Truly, I already killed Seraph on ring 5. There's really no nuance here. You just need to click cards that say Morsel, and then you just need to make sure you hit enough times on the Divinity. That's actually it. That is actually the only thing that matters here. Alright, so I'm gonna crack only the base copies here. See, like, I already have all the morsels I need to win in this turn. Right? Now I could, in the real game, right? Maybe a real game, you know, Divinity late game, I remove all these Shade Splitters. I basically just hit the good morsel cards. I play them once through, and then I just retch every turn, essentially. It's really strong. At this stage, I'm still perfectly content with just playing everything. Like, it's fine. Cool, I think we have enough fuel. I think we already kill him. Yeah, like, this is good, right? This retch is excellent. I can just pull back 9. I mean, so really what I'm doing is I'm going to ascend a dude. Yeah, so here, I want to play cards out of my hand, and I don't want to eat these morsels. So here, we're going to give him the Perils of Production. I'm going to ascend 1. Oh, he's got 6 HP, dang. Okay, fine. I can't ascend. I guess I could ascend him at the end of the turn, huh? Interesting. I don't want to eat this Dark Shard. It's fine, I'm just going to retch here. Whatever. Oh no, I can do better, huh? Yeah, I can do better. I could play 4 Ember. Yeah, okay. Cool. And then, do I want to bring one back? Sure, I'll bring back a Magma Morsel here. I think that's fine. 10 cards. I send these on the lower floor. They die horribly. I actually do 9 damage, wow. And then I retch, pull back all 10. Then we just feed him everything. Yeah, I mean, we already kill Arcus, I think. It's just a matter of having enough. Yeah, we do. This is turn 2, right? And we're doing, what is that, 500 damage with 143 life and 9 damage shield. I'm pretty confident I could end turn from here and just win, which is really pretty disrespectful when you think about it. Like, I don't play these cards, right? These cards don't help me. Yeah. Okay. These cards don't help me. I'm only going to play cards that help me at this point. Like, okay, I'll play Ember Cash. You got me. We did it. I don't want to play these. I'm going to redraw into Retch, and then it's fine. I'll just play my entire hand again. Sure. I'm at least going to read all the cards and make sure I'm making the correct decision. Yeah, like here it's... Here we do Shade Splitter, middle, give him the Immortal trades. Now ping him, because why not? I'm going to actually put the damage into Arcus here, it's fine. I vent, and then I retch. I will feed him on this turn, for sure. It's fine by me. This should be enough to put me over the edge. Basically, retch is the only card I really care about. So... And this is why I was saying I could remove Shade Splitters. I don't want them. They're actually dead cards when you have this many things and a retch in your deck. I don't want these cards. Take my 217 into the boss. Sure. Cool. I guess I'll play Excavated Ember. But why? 13 damage shield, 24 fuel, fine. Again, this is Morsel-Made's power. This is not even a particular high roll for him, right? Like, he's not performing particularly well here compared to anything else. This is just how he is in Umbra. Which is an unbelievably true statement. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm gonna play Morsels on middle. Morsel Gang rise up. Gonna get him. And I play Wretch, and we're gonna feed him one more time. I want to just look at the number here, basically, because this is where we're gonna be on very rapidly on the Divinity. I won't disrespect the Divinity or Seraph, of course. We're way too strong for this combat, though. And we're doing what? That's 860 with 16 damage shield. Sure, yeah, it's fine. Morsel Gang rises up, and we press end turn. Hey, look, we won. Cool. Thank you, Morsel-Made. Very cool. So, yeah. Not a lot of nuance here. We've hit the... Oh, another Wretch. It is... It's like exponential scaling, like actually, right? You spawn 10 of them, and I just... Maybe it's multiplicative still. Anyway, I'm not going to even debate that. I just click another Wretch here. It's fine. Cool. I don't need Ember. I don't need space, because Architect... I could just take more card draw through my deck even faster. Like, what good does Ember do me? Right? Actually nothing. Yeah, fair enough. There's no draw order that kills me. Period. I go left here because removals... I guess the only thing that really kills me is if I remove my Morsel-Made or something bizarre. Another spell chain, huh? No +10 in piercing. So my event is gonna suck, is what it comes down to, and that's just fine. I already hit 5 times on the floor, right? Penumbra, and then 4 from the Morsel-Made. That's enough to win. So, double stack. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll put a -1 into Grovel. It's good. Sure, why not? I will put a +10 into Hornbreak here. It's very good. Kills a Conduit Redirector or something. Good card. Double stack. Doesn't really matter to me. Reroll. Show me a holdover. Okay. Holdover means I actually play the Perils of Production holdover because the Rage is so good. Or what? What do I do? It is 9 damage, but that 9 damage is a drop in the water. It's just equivalent to what, 1 morsel? It's sad they didn't give me a +30 in that shop, right? I could hold over Wretch, which is an unbelievable level of scaling. And then I remove the Perils of Production because it's actually like pointless. It didn't end up becoming my line. Yeah, maybe. I will take a 20 and consume into a torch. Having a ping that doesn't suck is pretty good. I could do it in the vent, actually, right? It's kind of an interesting one, right? Although, maybe if they show me another +10, I'm going to go to this Hell Vent here, because I don't need the Merchant of Steel for anything. The Hell Vent will be on... what? What even? It's interesting. I could actually dupe the Morsel-Made and play 2 of them, because I have enough. Obviously not on the same floor, right? They don't play nicely like that. But I could have one chilling on a lower floor, just punching the hell out of things, softening up stuff. He would get run down, though, I'm pretty confident. What would I dupe, then? Another Packed Morsels? Just spend all my money on removals at this point? I might as well. Shade Splitter is pretty bad. I'm going to keep the torches, just in case a +20 in Consume shows up. Yeah, weird. We're going to do this torch first, for sure. -1 goes somewhere, for sure. Hornbreak, it's a pretty good one. 15 damage is the threshold that matters. Clears everything. It's a card I want to play every time I see it, basically. Whereas I might skip Grovel, right? I have too many morsels. Sure, we'll put it here. It's fine. Holdover is definitely going into something. Probably, it's just going to be a Wretch. This is just so much scaling. It doesn't matter, right? Yeah, we win from that position. Yep. I keep the other torch in case I see a +20 in Consume. This Vent might actually be a worse card. Actually, I think it's still Perils of Production, right? Yeah, I took it just in case. Did not pan out in this run, and that's okay. I will keep the Hidden Passages. They're very good for a lot of reasons. I can ascend things and disrupt floors, make smaller floors. Like, for instance, I'm going to do enough damage very quickly on the Divinity. I could actually put enemies onto the mini-boss floors, and it's just fine. They'll still get killed. I will kill... It's pretty unlikely I do anything with this vent, huh? It's weird. I guess vent is just better than torch, right? 1 ember, but it's flexible. I can play it at 0 to get it out of my hand. So I will remove this last torch, actually. Another plus 20 in consume would just go into the vent. So I think that's fine. Yeah. We're getting to the point where all I gotta do is play 10 morsels every turn with Wretch, and we win. So that's cool. I'll kill a Shade Splitter. I think it's fine. If I see 220 in consumes, it's cool. Fair enough. Now what am I doing? Money. Dupe. What do I even dupe? I could dupe another Packed Morsels, but it actually doesn't matter. I don't need the other Wretch now that I have the holdover. I guess it's not bad, right? Oh, I can -1 and purge something here. It's actually really strong. Let me look at this spell chain and at least humor it. This does not work the way you want, right? It doesn't create the spell chain copy unless you don't have 10 morsels, right? You need to have space for it, which is the real problem. It usually just gets wasted. It's not bad though, right? It's not bad. It's actually really good, right? I could just play fewer morsels. If the only morsels I end up playing and eating are the ones from the packed morsels, right? Then this works out. Like 6, maybe 1 set from Grovel. Huh. It's actually better to take this plus 10 than taking the money, right? I know the money's more flexible, but a removal costs more than 100 at this point. So it's just better to take the purge where it makes sense. Okay. So I will take the purge into a torch, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Cool, if I see a 20 in consume, I'll chuck it in event. Fine. I'm actually going to purge another Shade Splitter. I don't know. My density's a little bad, I guess. I should have morsels on turn 1. I'm going to purge the torch. Sure. And the spell chain on the Wretch is pretty cool. Yeah, fine. Why not? We'll go to 100 here. I don't need anything else. Fun. That Pyrestone housing hit was unbelievable. I don't care about spikes. This is potentially the only one that might scare me. Conduits, right? I could be too greedy, but honestly, I'm so strong out of the gate. I don't see a world where this backfires. I don't even get punished on turn 1. Right? Like, this could have been double frontline upgrades, and it might have been spooky. But it's just not. Now here, packed morsels first. Right? I can play a morsel minor, then play Penumbra. Let's do the math here, right? Because Penumbra now gives an extra space. So if I play a minor, I go to 4. I play this, I go to 5, and then I can play the other morsels. Yeah, okay. And this saves the Ember Drain, so I may as well. Cool. Yeah, see, you see this, but I can actually play this and he'll eat both now. Cool. Very cool. I will take the other packed morsels, eat these. And then all I have to do is 1 more packed morsels, and we already have all the morsels I want. And at this point now I can actually just cultivate the pool a little bit, right? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Like, I ascend the collector to kill him. Cool. I torch out the conduit. Cool. Yeah, this is where it's going to get weird, right? I'm never going to get this spell chain copy when I have a deadweight and this many morsels. So the line is we Ember Cache on a random floor and just take the Wretch here. Yeah, handful, fine. We're doing 400 to the floor. Cool. I may actually just throw the morsels that I redraw away. Oh, well, I'll take the minor at least. Fine. Take the minor. let's see, 8 cards. What's in here? I'll start cycling out the Entumbras, I think. I'm gonna kill this Excavator. I can ascend a unit here, right? We can get rid of the Conduit, fun. Yeah, so here's what we do. I'm gonna play the Shade Splitter and just dumpster this thing, right? No, this actually works out, right? What is this? He kills front, 2 hits here. I can lift the What Wings just fine. Cool. Yeah, check it. This is gonna, look how silly this turn's gonna be. 1 Wretch. Eat everything. I think we win on this turn, essentially. I'm gonna eat something like 30 morsels. Look at how this solves all the problems of the Umbra clan. Like, oh boy, isn't it great that I can do this? And then I get the Wretch, and it creates the copy, right? Which means now I can eat everything again. Yeah. I still have enough Ember, too. Which means I can then do it all over again. If you do this on the Divinity, you have won the Divinity. Yeah, that is quite a turn, huh? We're currently doing 1,000 damage on, like, what is this, turn 3? Yeah, I think that beats whatever the hell the first wave on the Divinity is. Oh no. Do I press end turn here? Probably. Probably, yeah, so Shade Splitter, throw him middle, play Immortal Trades on him. Great news. I just ascend, I don't know, this thing, take the Wretch, eat stuff. Once I get to 290, it's over. Cool, turns out 20 lifesteal's pretty decent too. Alright, fine. I think we end turn spam here. Yeah, this is over. I'm doing something like 2,000 damage. Yeah, so much. It's fine. Cool. I guess I should briefly look at my fuel. 47 seems okay. Yeah. So this is Morsel-Made in a nutshell. Really nothing exceptional here. I just click end turn, and we win. Wow. It's like 2 rounds, I guess. Fine. Sure, 2 rounds. Cool. That is what you expect. If I do that on the Divinity, it's over. I don't have to think too hard here. I don't need morsel cards. I don't need space. Look at this. I don't even care about space because thanks Morsel-Made. It's just so silly. They should nerf this card, I'm pretty confident. Tiresome Climb is redundant, right? Just redundant. It is an answer. It actually does something, right? I can theoretically just play Immortal Trades onto Penumbra to keep him alive if I want the 100 damage here. I will take Tiresome Climb. I would like my deck to do something. Currently, it doesn't do anything. We go left or right. I go left. It doesn't matter. I'll take the HP, dupe something, I suppose. It's fine. Sure. Sure, yeah, fine. Double stack, I don't care. Take a -1 in a Tiresome Climb, and then dupe it. 20 in Consume goes in Event. It's just a nice one-off. Holdover. Holdover. Do I care? Answer is no. Shadowbox? Yeah, sure. Shadowbox is good. I'm playing like 30 morsels in a turn, right? Yeah, fine. Reroll this now. Winged Technology? Again, like, oh boy, I found the answer. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to remove a card with my money here. Holdover is kind of pointless. Holdover Tiresome Climb at least does something, though. But, like, I don't know. Do I care? I was thinking of just -1/-1 Tiresome Climb and then duping it. I mean, that's going to be enough days for the Divinity. I don't need to do that much days here. Yeah, so what we do is we do a -1/-1 in a Tiresome Climb. I take a removal here into Shade Splitter at this point. Hidden Passage, actually. Yeah, because Tiresome Climb is just better. Sure. Hidden Passage, get out of here. I dupe. Where is the tiresome climb? Yep. 105 out of 100. And we just kind of send this run. Cool. Great news. Goodbye the rest of the run. What are we at here? We're at 1 hour and 9 minutes. I think there was enough interesting things for me to explain along this run that it didn't take like 20 minutes. But this run's pretty good. 105 over 100. Yep, that's a bigger number than 100. So I'm going to move on now, yeah. There's really not much else. At this point, we're just piloting. And this will win. I have 200% confidence. What a good turn one. No morsels. But I have the tiresome climb. So on the Divinity, like, this is the Divinity's nightmare, right? There's no world I die because Morsel-Made has too much HP to die, and I have the tiresome climbs. But I guess there is theoretically a world where I just don't draw enough things. It's okay. Remember, play Penumbra first, or else you can't play him. And then I guess I'll ascend Seraph. Sure, why not? I'm gonna blow up one of these dudes and the other dude, and I'm gonna hold over the Wretch though, and leave the Purge copy in for later. That sounds fun. Cool. And now I just play this, right? I have to be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand, so I have space. Yeah, that matters. Cool. Play these things. Yep. I now pick the other 3 here. That's a good set. Cool. I now... Wretch is pretty solid. I don't need to do the spell chain copy here. I can do some shenanigans, right? I can do Shade Splitter, play at bottom. Oh, actually, if I just eat this one, it's even better. Ember's good, it turns out. Yeah, Ember is good, it turns out. I'll just take the Wretch now. It's fine. We won't create another copy, but it's cool. This lets me play the other stuff. There was technically a better order there, but it also just really does not matter. So, cool. And we just leave these in. Fine. Cool. Tiresome climb on the boss. Just fine. I will play Ember Cache. It's fun. I will play... What will I play? I could shoot through some of these damage shields, so I'm not going to lift here. I think that's fine. I will probably... Yeah, I'm going to dumpster this morsel on middle. It's fine. And then we just Wretch, spawn a copy, play everything. At this point, you kind of just want to cultivate your pool to the best of your ability. But it also doesn't matter. Oh, by the way, Shadow Box, huh? That's fun. That's like very early in the combat. That's silly. That is silly. Turns out we're doing a lot of damage, by the way. And then I ascend to this dude, get him out of the way. He dies up here thanks to the Pyre and the Daze, and we just punch into our friend Seraph here, get through all of his damage shield. Cool. I mean, yeah, it's super over. It is super over. I play this. I put Magma Morsels on bottom, let them die. I give them the Immortal trades to get them out of my hand. I now play Wretch. I could play the Packed Morsels, but this actually is more playable right now, right? Yeah, and here's what we're gonna do. Instead of playing that dude, I'm gonna put in another Magma Morsel and essentially use this to cultivate the pool. I don't really care how much damage this Shade Wings does. I'm giving him all of the harvests, or the slays rather. And then what can we do? I can actually... Doesn't matter, right? Play all my Ember? Sure. I'll look at these, right? No reason not to. Yeah, we'll put that one in, and then that'll be enough. And then we have a really good turn of just big damage. I think we're already at the point where we win. I don't really have to do a whole heck of a lot more on this combat. I get 4 free rounds in the Seraph. I think we're about at end turn state. At this point, we killed the Divinity as well. Maybe not pretty relentless, but still. It is enough hits. It wins. The number is there. Okay, riveting gameplay. Let's speed this along a bit. Yeah, okay, we win. 50 fuel seems good. 15 damage shield seems okay. I think we're also just going to get multiple free turns into him here. I will play out those, and then this at least does something. Just take a casual 1,400 into the boss here. Sure, I don't need these cards. That's like 5 enemies here. Oh boy, the spook. But we have enough hits, thanks to everything. Yeah, thanks to everything. It is enough hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, punch. He goes up top. I'm pretty sure he takes like a ton of damage here. It's actually just better to ascend something else out of the way, right? I can move the light wings up and it's dead. 3 days is not enough to get that, but that's okay. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's over. Cool, big chomp, big bump. I just press end turn and we're over. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Bite, bite, bite. Big chomp. And now if I see another one of these, yeah, it's cool. Alright, great news. We send this man out of the way for funsies. And then we send Seraph up for 9 stacks of days. Or what, yeah, 9. Yeah, we win. Turns out we're strong. Fun. Seraph never stood a chance. That was unbelievable. We got a chance to at least do something fun there with the ascends. Thank you, Tiresome Climb, for existing. It will make this ultimately free as well, especially Shadowbox. Oh, that's just crazy news, right? Yeah, so I don't really care about order here. Oh no, Ember Drain. It's fine. I will take the Shade Splitter, just get something in there. Cool. Once I see the big pop-off turn, which looks like it's gonna be here. Yeah, probably. This is a big pop-off turn. Cool, we'll take Grovel. I would like very much to see a Shade Splitter with energy here. Hey, thank you, bud. Really appreciate it, friend. Okay, now, packed morsels. 1. Yep. Packed morsels. 2. Stop playing these things, I think. Yeah, we're gonna play Magma Morsel middle, let him die. I'm going to Retch here. I know that is a big Retch. We'll see it on the next turn. It'll be fine. I actually think I let the... Yeah, the Spell Chain copy can just be let go. I'm going to Vent middle. Kill those. I'll take a Retch here. Big chomp. We already have enough HP, I suspect. So I'm going to focus on attack scaling. I guess I will take the damage shield. It is good. How many did I put in? 2? I don't want to eat those, so I'm going to throw them away into this wave on middle. Yeah, cool. I'm just going to chuck the Umbra there and take only the... Yeah, only the damage shields. We already cleared this next wave, no problem. I will maybe throw Immortal Traded our Bud. It doesn't matter, not yet. All this run takes is a little bit of setup, and it's a lot of bit of value. We take the double Tiresome Climb into the boss, 100%. It just gives us free turns. I don't want Umbra Morsel here. I guess I will look at the Shade Splitter. I don't want that. Get him out of here too. I will keep the Rubble Morsel in play just so I have more things to... Oh yeah, Shadowbox, fun. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough, that seems strong, right? Let me just do this. Cool. Seems good. I would like to see a couple more attack morsels, so I will play Grovel a couple times here. And we should be fine. Yeah, if I find a couple more attack morsels, I think we already win Relentless at this point. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. So really, just attack morsels to scale this along, is it? I feed Harvest because of that, but it's fine. I just don't care. I actually can ascend it off the floor, right? Sure. 736 damage. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, so I will take the Grovel. Show me an attack morsel. Cool, I like that. I'm going to send this Umbra morsel on... I'm just going to ascend the Dark Wings out there. And then send the Umbra middle. You see, he gets chumped out. Did we eat the Ember morsel? We sure did. Cool, so that means I can play... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Play it here, fine. Take the Wretch. I'm just going to give lifesteal to this front dude. Give me the space in hand. Cool, and then we play everything. Yeah, and this is going to represent big scaling turn. Cool. Great news. I could put... What is this Shade Splitter? It's a bad one. I don't want it. Cool. We're almost at the point where we auto-win. I just need to get over 290. Once I get over 290, it's end turn region, because it means every single enemy type automatically dies. We are very close. We might get there this turn. Yeah, we might get there. Let's see if I can get up to 290. That's really the threshold where I stop caring. Now we're almost there. Maybe one more turn here. Yeah, we're just a little bit off. It's fine. It's just fine. We're a little bit off, but that's cool. Double days, why not? Why not? I will play the Ember Cash out, why not? Shade Splitter, just burn it on some random floor, sure. Here's what we can do. I can do packed morsels here. I don't need these. They're fine. There is an Ember morsel in the pack, so I get to play it. Yeah, we're at that point. 290. I'll play this turn out, and then we will be done, and I'll just press end turn to victory. So Morsel-Made is ridiculous here, right? There's just not much nuance to it. It's one of the things that's very interesting to me in that it shows how strong Umbra would be if it didn't have all of the problems that come with being Umbra. Like, look at this. Fuel, not a concern. Alloyed Construct would be great if it had hunger. My survivability is through the roof. You could scale the Crucible Warden and the Collector to incredible levels because, well, you would just feed them attack morsels and all sorts of stuff there. Like, seriously, it's just unbelievable. Yeah, I theoretically am playing cards, but I don't need to. If I see one daze here, I win. Show me a daze, you cowards. Meh, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. There's 4 enemies on this floor, too. Great news. Cool, we get there. Like, I take damage, I guess. Ugh, just end it, please. Yeah, fine. Just end this run. I don't care if I take 8 damage. It's, oh no, my Pyre HP, my score. Get me out of here. Alright, goodbye. I took 8 from my impatience. That's where we're at here. So, Morsel-Made's a unit. I do have some things to at least talk about. I think there's some interesting stuff here. I mean, I don't even want to... Morsel-Made is a high roll. There's no way that Morsel-Made is not a high roll. It wins from any deck state, and it doesn't matter what else happens. I went to run summary, by the way. It just doesn't matter. Like, Light's Gift means that I don't need Quick. But I could have also just bought that Quick, right? And then... that would have been it. I do think the random Pyrestone housing on the turn when I was like, you know what, maybe they show me Pyrestone housing was pretty unbelievable. That was pretty unbelievable. But at the same time, I don't know. Like 4 hits, obviously very good, but I don't know. I think with the you got to think about it. With the where is it? Tiresome climbs. I could have just ascended things out of the way and accepted some minor damage here and there, and it would have been fine. None of it was fine. It was fine with this tiresome climb hit no matter what, which we would have gotten even if I hadn't high rolled like a mad dog and gotten the extra multi strike there. But but still, you just find a line that gives you enough morsels. You see a wretch if you see it, you click it, you just kind of go crazy. These obviously meant I could shrink my deck to basically nothing. I didn't even need Shade Splitters or any other cards really. My deck was essentially nothing but morsels. And then you press end turn and win. So that's fun. But yeah, so my biggest takeaway from this is it shows me what Umbra could have been. Right. And Umbra is truly the worst clan right now, pretty undisputedly, I think. I think there's no one that could argue something else actually being worse than Umbra and succeed. Right? It's just so bad compared to the other clans. The other ones, I think you could make some kind of like judgment calls, right? The top 5 are kind of like a question mark, right? As part of its playstyle, part of its whatever. They all have really good, solid lines, and they're fine. But Umbra is tough. I think it is just the worst for sure. But yeah, this solves all of the issues. I saw what is it? What was that thing called? Wing of Technology, which is, quote unquote, one of the answers to a gorge line. Like, imagine how much harder this run would be with, like, Glutton Penumbra, right? I never saw Trample. I never saw Fossilized Fangs. I wouldn't eat fast enough. It would be too slow. The scaling would not get there. If I took that Monstrous on Ring 2, it would just been, like, too slow of scaling. We would be struggling. My run would be based on whether or not I saw a Shroud spike. Like, just so many problems. Whereas Morsel-Made is just like, oh, cool. Click morsels. Great, I generate 30 morsels in a turn. I can play them all. That's fine. It's really strange. It's really strange to me that they make this thing. It's like they acknowledge the problems with the clan from like a fundamental design perspective level. Like the clan is just horked. But the problem is like morsels are cool, right? Like it's a cool clan. If it didn't suck, I would love playing it. But the lines are just bad. It's just not good. And then they give you Morsel-Made, which is just like, all right, well, it's too good, right? If every single morsel gorger had hunger with this ability, you would have to nerf morsels. Like, you couldn't have something that gave plus 6 HP in a morsel. That would be way too strong. Absolutely out of control. But it would also feel really good. You would just play more morsels then, right? It would be fine. You'd just generate more. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It's a good thought experiment, but it is what it is. Morsel-Made, S-tier unit. Turn your brain off, click morsels, win video game. Not very exciting. I don't think there's really much to say here. I couldn't really create the fun narrative or whatever that would have made this run a little more entertaining. I think no one is going to be surprised when I do the Morsel-Made episode and it wins. And it just is what it is. So I'll let you get back to it. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. As always, I really appreciate your time. Give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.